Hi, this is Dr. Marisa Chan with Discovering Parenthood. Today I wanted to talk to you about what is influencing our parenting. And this came to me as I was thinking about what to talk to you about this week, what topic to cover, what do I think parents want to hear. And it's based on my own experience this week that I had with one of my sons. And I'm not sure if many of you know, I have three children. I have two boys and one girl. And I am so thankful that I'm blessed with two easy ones and one who can sometimes be a bit of a challenge, and it makes me scratch my head and stretch my parenting skills. And the challenge that we've been faced with him these past couple of weeks is listening, and an area of one issue that we've been dealing with is getting on his shoes, which are Velcro, very easy. He's 4. This should not be an issue for him. He's been putting on his shoes for a while now. He can get himself dressed. He is quite independent. And this week it became a battle. And we were putting on his shoes one morning, or he wanted me to put on his shoes, I should clarify. And I said, you can do this on your own. So I'd like to see you be able to do that. And it became a battle into fights, and even within negotiation of, well, if you do one shoe, I'll do the other one. Or how about, I put them on and you'll do the Velcro. And I always offer my children, when I can, the opportunity to negotiate so that they feel power within that relationship and they can continue that sense of autonomy. Well, nothing was working. It made everyone late for school. It made a difficult morning for him to go to school. Eventually, he did calm down once I spoke to his teachers. And after I dropped he and his sister off, and I'm driving, and I'm thinking it did not have to be a battle. And the first thought that popped in, a couple of thoughts popped into my mind. The first one was, oh my goodness, I just hurt my child. How am I going to make this up to him? And I started to think of, oh, I can parent. Oh, but now I'm parenting from a place of guilt. How many times have we as parents parented from a wrong place? Parenting from a place of confidence or a place of love or wisdom, or maybe we're trying to educate and train our children in something. Those are positive places to parent from. When we find ourselves parenting from anger, frustration, even guilt, these are not the best places to parent from, because now this put me and any other parent in a place of wanting to make up for what I just did. And it brought me back to an experience, and this is a practice that my husband and I do for each other at night. At nighttime, after we put all the kids to bed, and we've worked all day, and we've done dinner, all the dishes are cleaned and put away, we like to sit down to a cup of tea. Well, I always make his tea, and he'll make my tea. And there are times that, I will want my husband to do something for me. Not that I can't do it myself. I'm perfectly capable of making my own tea, my own breakfast, my own meals. Sometimes I want to feel cared for. And so at night we do this for each other. And yes, could I make my tea and he can make his? Absolutely. But this is something we do to honor each other, to say, I love you, let me make your tea. And he does mine for me as well. And then we sit down and we enjoy this time together. Well, in that moment was my son communicating, well, Mom, I can put on my own shoes, but right now I need you to do it. Because right now, this is how I want you to show your love for me or your support for me. So I just want to convey that even in these small moments, perhaps these small little battles, we don't have to battle, we don't have to fight, and we don't have to make up for it. What we do need to do is be aware, maybe take 10 seconds and go, what is my child really asking me? We've all heard pick your battles. Well, this is one. I picked the wrong battle. It wasn't necessary. And we're going to make those mistakes. I am certainly going to make those mistakes. And had I taken that step of 10 seconds and gone, I can put on his shoes. This isn't a big deal. He's perfectly capable. And even if he wasn't, let's say it was my youngest, who's only 2.5, well, she's going to eventually put on her shoes on her own. It's not a big deal. So let's pick our battles. Take that moment, that 10 seconds to go, is this a battle that I need to be hard and fast on? Or is this something that's a little more flexible? If it's a little more flexible, then we can be flexible. If it's not one, homework, um, yes, you have to go to school. Well, then no, this has to get done, and this is where must draw this line. Our kids will learn to appreciate this, and they'll also respect when we say yes and when we say no, because they'll understand our no is a no and our yes is a yes. And just in case you're wondering, when I picked him up, all I did was apologize. I said, Elias, you wanted me to put on your shoes this morning, and I'm sorry. I wasn't being a very good listener. And he said, that's okay. He had a great day at school. He calmed down with it a few minutes. I picked him up, he came home, all was good with the world. As far as he was concerned, it really didn't happen. But then I didn't parent from a place of guilt. I parented from a place of love and appreciation for my child. So I will continue this series. We'll take a small break next week as I talk about honoring mothers, or motherhood, a place of high honor, question mark. So stay tuned. As always, please leave your comment and feedback in the sections below. I look forward to seeing you again. Give me a visit at discoveringparenthoodnj.com. Visit us on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you.